From today onwards, we are entering into RF environment. Okay, radio frequency environment. That is nothing but the mobile devices. Like as of now, what we are doing is we are confirming the warehouse orders in GUI environment. Okay, in our laptop or system. Okay, through the monitor or whatever it may be. Instead that we confirm the warehouse orders through RF devices. Okay, this thing. And what is the difference between warehouse task and warehouse order? Any simple input I require. What is the
Group
difference?
of warehouse task is become warehouse orders.
Okay.
No, warehouse task is the single activity, and whereas warehouse order is having multiple tasks.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Now, actually, warehouse task is a single activity with the source and the destinations. Okay, for physical or logical movements. These warehouse tasks clubbed together in the form of executable package. In the form of executable package. Warehouse order is an executable package. Executable package. At warehouse order level only we assign the resource to. We assign the resource for that work. Work is a bunch of a single activity or a bunch of activities clubbed together with some specific standards. We are going to discuss further that. Okay. At executable package level, warehouse order level only we assign to any resource to complete that set of activities. Set means one or more warehouse tasks. Okay. Executable package, warehouse order. Okay. Please mute yourselves. Warehouse order is a executable package. It contains one or more warehouse tasks. Okay. This thing. Now, how we differentiate the warehouse orders? How we differentiate? See, this set of warehouse orders relevant for the some kind of activities. The set of warehouse order relevant for the some kind of activities. Some kind means, say, for example, these warehouse orders relevant for the putaways. These warehouse orders relevant for internal movements. These warehouse order relevant for the physical inventory. This warehouse order relevant for the internal movements and etc. How we differentiate means in the form of queues. In the form of queues. Here. In the form of queues. Okay. This warehouse orders are differentiated with reference to the queues. Okay. Queues means not our SM1, SMQ1 and SMQ2. Here queues. Okay. This thing in the form of queues. And means I want to assign any warehouse order to any resource. Here. Resource is nothing but a piece of machinery or a worker. Why a piece of machinery? Piece word means machinery, infinitive word. A small nut also a part of the machinery. Very big rocket size also a machinery. A piece of machinery means some machinery. I can say this is the limit of the machinery. We cannot say. We cannot say. Okay. A piece of machinery or a worker treating as a resource in EWM. Normally forklifts, high pickers are the forklifts, high pickers are the examples for the warehouse operations forklift. These are the forklifts. Okay, see here, this is carrying some handling unit. This is a resource, and high pickers are there. See here, this is the high pickers. Vertically it will move, majorly vertically, to access the high rack storage types. Okay, these are the examples for resources, and this man is there. He is also a resource. Okay, this thing. He is also a resource. High pickers and forklifts are the resources. Now again, if I want to assign the warehouse order to any resource, I generate the queues and I assign the resources. I generate the queues and assign the resource. Generate means determine the queues. Say for example, I have a very big warehouse. I differentiate my resources for put away, internal movements, outbound, vehicle inventory, like these things. Means always the put away team execute the put away activities. Picking team, picking activities. Internal team, internal activities. Like we differentiate the queues and assign to the resources. How we determine the queues into warehouse order, that is also important for us. How the queues are determined for the warehouse order. Then according to that queues, we assign the resources. That we see today. First go to one slide. See here, orange boxes are there, green boxes there. Orange boxes are there, green boxes are there. Okay. See here, green boxes, this Q type is there, Q determination is there. Okay. Q type and the Q determination are there. Q type, again, it describes the characteristic of the Q. Q type. Q determination, some control parameters are there. Source activity area, destination activity area, warehouse process type, activity, bin access type. These are the Q determination control parameter. Q determine how source activity area, from where you are picking the product. What is meant by activity area? Again, logical grouping of the storage bin. Logically, we group the storage bins into an activity area. Either with reference to the source activity area or destination activity area, where you are going to keep your products. Normally bins. If that bins are part of any activity area, with reference to that activity area, one queue can be determined. And third one is the bin access type. Say for example, I have plastic bins and rack bins with me. And I have resources, machinery is there, forklift, and manual also there. Rack bins I want to assign for the forklifts. And normal plastic bins I want to assign for the human resource workers. What I can do? With reference to bin access type, I generate the queues. One queue assigned for forklift, respective queue, another queue assigned for the resource, like bin access type. This we have seen during the storage bin generation. Bin type, bin access type, two are there. Bin type provides us information about the volume, weights, what is the maximum value, what is the maximum weight, and etc. Bin access type, how we are going to access that bins, tells us this one. So that queue determination will be happen with reference to bin access type also. I cannot assign plastic bins to forklift or high picker. Always that through manual only. Next. Warehouse process type wise. Warehouse process type wise also we can determine the queues. We know what is the mandatory to create the warehouse process type? Category, warehouse process category. Normally put away, stock removal, internal, these are the main process categories. That is also one control parameter. Next, activity. What is meant by activity? A piece of work. Okay. If we see during creation of the activity areas, we have activities. Against the activity wise, we maintain the sort sequences. If we recap the previous sessions. Okay. That is also a control parameter for queue determination. Okay. Once the queue is determined, once the queue is trying to determine where I want to execute this queue, either RF, non-RF, or MFS. Ignore that MFS, RF or non-RF. Either you want to execute that queue in RF gun environment or non-RF gun environment. This one. Okay. Like we maintain the specific queues and determine with that 5 control parameters. These 5 control parameters are definitely 100% we can expect the certification question on this. Source activity area, destination activity area, bin access type, warehouse process type, and the activity. Okay, by heart that one. Okay, that queue type describes the what kind of queue that one, and we need to maintain where you want to complete that queue, RF environment or non-RF environment. Okay, this is one part. These three are one part. Okay, now coming to the resources. Just now we have seen a piece of machinery or else a worker. Within the machinery, we find out two kind of forklifts also there. Big tires and small tires. Okay, I will show you example. Normally, just I will show some. See, this is tires are there for this forklift, very big tires. Normally, these kind of vehicles to bring the product from truck to GR staging area means outside to inside, like these things. Very big tires, like our JCB tires or whatever it may be. Okay, this one. We can take this example. Say here, this is also one of the forklift. This is also one of the forklift. See here, very small vehicles are there. Very small vehicles. Where we can use this? Internal warehouse movements means GR staging area to put away bins and etc. We cannot use that big tires forklifts. Means here within the forklift also we have differences are there. Within the forklift also. Okay, big tires normally bringing the products from outside to inside and inside to outside up to truck or whatever it may be. Internally, we use small wheels forklifts. Okay, these things means here resources are two types. What I can do? I configure resource group. I configure resource group. Means I maintain the resource group. Resource group wise, I maintain queues, allowed queues. This resource group can execute this queue. This resource group can execute this queue, like this thing. Coming to the human resources. Okay, I have put away activities, picking activities, or internal movements, or whatever it may be. Within the resource, I form two groups: male resource, female resource group. For male resource group, I assign the put away activity, picking activity. Female resource group, I assign the packing activities. Assume that. Okay, like this thing. Resource group wise, we assign the queues. Which queues of that one? Okay, this thing. Resources group together and queues this one. This is another part. Up to here we have came. Now, how this is queue execution. Now, coming to the resources, I need to differentiate their characteristics. That is in the form of resource type. In the form of resource type. Okay, resource type. See here, if we observe in SAP MM, material group and material type both are there. Material type what that will provide information, screen sequences, what kind of material like these things, and what are the screen sequences, what are the field selection groups, and etc etc. Like this thing here, resource group, resource type, and resource group is there. Resource group to assign the queues. Coming to the resource type, that differentiate or that differentiate the properties of that resource along with bin access type and HU type group. Bin access type and HU type group. Say for example, resource type, a unique word is there. Human. Resource type is human. Resource type is human. Within this, I have different Ramu is there, one resource. Krishna is there, one resource. Prasad is there, one resource. Like this, resources are there. And some Gita is one resource. Next, Lalita is one resource. Like resources are there. Resources are there. If you see here we have 5 resources. Okay. Now what I am doing, RG1, one group, male resource, RG1, RG2, female resource. Here like this thing. For this, IBD, OBD, INTL, this thing. For this female, packing station, TCON. Like I can assign them. Okay, these are the resource group RG1, RG2. Now we know HU type group. We know HU type group. What is the use of that HU type group? Normally, HU types are maintaining at a client level. If I want to use those HU types into our warehouse, we use the HU type groups. We use the HU type groups. Okay, if we recap the HU configurations, this thing. At resource type level, I use HU type group. Assume that these are the human, only cartons they will do. Only carton boxes, HU type group. They cannot deal with pallets. They cannot deal with pallets. HU type group level. Means Within the HU type group, we have several HU types. Again, several HU types. 2 by 2 by 2, or else 1 feet by 1 feet by 1 feet carton box. 1 feet by 1.5 feet into 1.5, 1 into 1.5 into 1.5, another carton box. These are the handling unit types. They are grouped together in a carton. That cartons they can deal, and they cannot deal with pallets. Why? Because they are very big, they cannot carry or something. Okay, got it, sir? Here, what is our conclusion? At a resource type level, we maintain the HU type groups. Apart from that, bin access type. These resource types can access plastic bins only. We can restrict plastic bins only. We can restrict. They cannot go with rack bins and they cannot touch that HU type groups and etc. Here, validating the bin access type and HU type group with reference to resource type. And each resource is assigned to this resource type. These are grouped together, logically grouping together to assign the queues. That is different part. But coming to the validation part, we are categorize these resources into resource types. At resource type level, we are restricting them for the specific HU type group and bin access types. This one, this one. Okay, see here, from here we came to here, 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 these things. But finally, bin access type describes that how can a bin can be accessed. Ultimately, that is bin access type is storage bin. Storage bin. Like a resource is one side getting the queue, other side accessing the storage bin. Now, if we see this orange box resource, right side he assigned to a resource group, queues and etc. He is getting the work. Left side, with reference to the resource type, he can able to respective storage bins. Any doubts or any further clarifications, please let me know, sir, to go into the system. Okay, to go into the system. Any doubts, sir? Otherwise, I will go to configuration part. We decide queues and etc. Okay, this thing. Have a look again. From here, we can see resource, right side resource group, and resource groups can tell us the queues, what kind of queues and etc. And left side, the resource is assigned to a resource type, and what kind of HUs types you are going to, here he is going to access it, and the bin access type, what kind of bins he is accessing. Ultimately, he is accessing storage bin with reference to this queue, but the link is indirectly is there, indirectly. Okay, this one. Now I am going into the system, sir. Oh, sir.
That non-RF means GA, sir.
Yeah, hello. Is it fine now?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Go to system,
Yes, sir.
SPRO, IMG setup, SEM extended warehouse management, cross processing settings, resource management. Come to here, resource management. First, see here, define bin access types. We have already there with us. Machinery and manually. Resource types. One interleaving is there during the resource maintaining. That time I will explain you same concept. Interleaving is nothing, sir. Say for example, our warehouse is very big, some 300 meters. Assume that. If I assign only a put away task to any resource, what he can do? He go to that bin and he will walk ideally to reception or GR staging area. Ideally walk. Why? Because only put away is assigned for that one. Means he is ideally walking. Some time is going to waste. Say first sequence, if I assign the first sequence as put away, second is picking, what he can do. First he complete the put away, next he pick, as for the sequence, he pick another product and come to that area, staging areas. That concept is interleaving. Okay, no interleaving. That we can see. Next, come to resource type, machinery. Access, bin access type. Bin access type. What kind of access types we have? Machinery. And what kind of HU type groups? Pallet only. Group 1. Okay, HU type group. Group 1 for this. Assume that. Machinery. Manual. Group 2, I have assigned. Next. Queue types. See here in this node, please note that at the resource type we have maintained the bin access type HU type groups. Define queue type. Go to here. Queue types just. APL, INBD, one queue type, sir. and here internal. Queues. Please note that while creating this, have a look on at which level we are maintaining this. Warehouse level only, sir. Like this only we are getting a certification questions. Define queues. Define queues. Go to new entries. APL. Queue name is IBD fast moving items. Queue type is inbound only. ABL IBD slow moving item. This is also INBD. APL internal. Internal. Here operational environment is there. So here non-RF resource management is active. Non-RF resource management no active means no this one RF and etc. Now what I am doing resource management active second one non-RF. During the RF we can get errors that time we can come to here we change this one. Here one semi-system guided something is there. I will explain you later. Save it. 3 types of queues. Queue determination criteria. Recap this. Source activity area, destination activity area, bin access type, HU process types, warehouse process types, and etc. are there. Now, warehouse. The first column is here two AAs are there. One is source and one is activity. Activity area source. This source can comes in stock removal. This is the destination. Say here fast is by destination activity area. If that is the case, I can use fast. If slow is there, slow. Okay. And I will do this also. If I move any product from source activity area fast internally, just I am assigning like this for our testing purpose. This thing. See here 5 control parameters are there. We can use A single control parameter or combination of control parameters. Slow. Why? Slow is the right. One sec. Some error is there. We can come. The activity area we generate. Go to SPRO. Generate activity area. The activity area generated successfully. Came out and complete this thing. One is there. Okay. With combinations or without the combinations, we can use it. Okay. Once we maintain this, the access sequence is mandatory. The access sequence. Say the first one is destination activity area. Second one is source activity area. Third one is destination activity area plus process type we can use. Like multiple, 5 are there, multiple combinations we can use like this. Okay, but without this we cannot generate the, even though we maintain the activity area wise this thing, without maintaining this access sequence, it's not possible. Okay, this thing. Now we can come with one test case. We can come with one test case. Okay.
Sir, can you give me some more information about this access sequence? There are multiple keys over there.
Yes, exactly. Say here queue access sequence mainly depends on 5 control parameters. Okay, source activity area, destination activity area, bin access type, activity, and warehouse process type. Okay, say for example, source activity, say in our case, fast is the destination activity area. Okay, within the fast, I am using different warehouse process types. Assume that different warehouse process type. I want to go with destination activity area plus warehouse process type wise. I want to get the queue. In that case, we can maintain. Yeah, one sec, sir. I will explain you. I will explain you now. For better understanding, what I can do. One sec. Previous winner. New entries. AAPL fast is there. Destination activity area. And warehouse process type 9999, normally this can use for internal movements. This one. Just we can see what is the difference between this. What is the difference between this? Generally, this 9999 warehouse process type we use for internal movement. If I am bringing any product internally to fast, not put away, assume that that is the case internal. If warehouse process type is blank means it applicable all, we can do something, sir. One AIBD or something is there, 1010 we can use. Okay, this one. Now again I will show you. Yeah. Now what is the difference between these two? Both cases we are approaching the destination activity area same, but normally 1010 we use for putaways, 9999 for internal movements. Okay, I will show you parallelly these process types. See, this is the putaway activity, sir. Normally we are using. Okay, 9999 I will show you internal movements. Destination activity area is same, but activity is different. Activity is different. That is the reason. Okay, this thing. I think we are not using 1010. ABD is there ours, right? We can check. ABD, yeah.
No, our warehouse is APL only.
Internal, this one warehouse process type, AIBD. We map it for AIBD. AIBD, we map it for AIBD. Go to this one. Once maintaining here, see here, warehouse process type and the activity area combination, we maintain the queues here. Here it is mandatory to maintain the same combination. Here, destination area and process type, we require. I will show you a negative test case. Okay, this thing. Now we come with some test case. Before that, what I am doing, you can understand. I am not going to tell anything. Warehouse task, determine warehouse process type, not here, product master. Why I am doing like this? For simple inbound delivery, I am deactivating this one. Simple inbound delivery. Storage process is not determined. Why? This is the process type determination control indicator. Within our warehouse process type, we have storage process is there that cannot apply for us. That you can understand with previous knowledge. Go to ECC. VL31N. QD01. Q determination. 1 products. HU or non-HU. At this test case, we are not doing anything. Save it. 11527. Why only came? Only one came. Double 11527. Oh, 517 we are checking. Yes, this one. 2 products are there. Go to inbound delivery. I am doing goods receipt. And now I am doing fall on functions warehouse task. Automatically created. Auto HU is there for this. Sorry, auto warehouse task we have processed this. Go to monitor. Inbound documents. Inbound delivery warehouse task. This is warehouse task. At task level we cannot find anything. Sorry. Go to warehouse order. Q is not determined for us. Q is not determined for us. Why? What is the reason? We need to check. Storage type fast it is going, and Q is not determined for this one. We need to check that. Next one. For this also Q not determined. This is going to slow. AIBD, this is correct. And sorry. This is also correct. AIBD. not coming. Why? We need to check. Yeah, is it fine, sir? Now,
Yeah, yes.
okay. I will explain later about this. Okay. Now, activity area only not determined here. For that, it would require to go with bin sorting. Master data, storage bin, SBST, sorting of storage bins. First, fast bin sort. Next one, slow bin sort. Now again, we create the warehouse tasks. 18493 is ours. What happened to here? Yeah, now I'm creating. Create plus save for this. Fast it is going. 30161. Now also activity area not kept. Not determined. Okay. I will show you. The next one. One more is there. Slow. It is going slow. Create plus. Yeah. For this, it is determined. For fast, it is not determined. Means some activity area problem is there in the fast. Okay. See here, Q is determining here activity area. For before that, one more is there 30161. Here activity area is not coming for that. We will rectify that also tomorrow. Okay, I am cancelling it. Log. In the log only we can find out destination data fast. Okay. No activity area found. Okay. For this, no activity area is found for fast. See here, no activity area found. Q tried to determine, but combination, not only combination IBD, AIBD, we did not maintain. Activity area plus AIBD combination we have maintained. That's why it is not triggered. Tomorrow, more and more, we will discuss about this. And tomorrow, we maintain some resources and deal with resources and queues. Okay, first half portion, we do that. Next half, okay, we start with RF devices. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you for attending the session. Have a nice day. Bye.